Afternoon, my beautiful souls. I hope y'all are doing good today, man. It has been just such a beautiful, beautiful day. I've been, chilling out in nature a lot, eating better food, man, diet changing. Whole lot of things going on, man. Whole lot of changes, man. Good changes. Not to mention, man, my hair grows faster than ever now. And I mean, like my nails, my facial hair. I mean, I just shaved a few days ago, man, and it's outrageous. Also, as far as the crystalline body, for those of you that are shining, uh, if you don't know, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, if you're not sure if you are shining, get in the dark at first. Get magnification. If you might need magnification on your phone, and use your phone light and look at your hands in the dark. And if they're shining or glistening like little crystals all over them or like little diamonds, that's your crystalline body. You are activated, and welcome. But like me, my whole body, and I'm gonna try to get some good images and pictures of that for y'all. Some good videos of that here soon. I should be getting me a nice camera here soon. I shouldn't have to do it with a phone as much anymore. So hopefully that'll work out for me. But I want to talk to y'all today mostly about ego and spiritual ego. And your ego, identifies with the physical. It's like sort of the warrior part of you, and it always wants to be right. Let me see here. And the ego thinks that that's all that you are. Like if you think your physical body is all that you are, that's ego. You are far more, far, far, far more, man. And more people are figuring that out, turning inward and realizing that this is a reflection of everything that's within. And it is. And, it's important once you become spiritual. And I've seen quite a bit of this, but I have to let things play out. You have to respect that people are on their own specific journey. At first, I didn't realize that, and I tried to, wake everybody up. But you'll be met with resistance with ones who are not ready to be awake, and that's just the way it is. But your spiritual ego, your regular ego will play tricks on you. Spiritual ego play tricks on you. And if you think that you're better than anybody else when you get spiritual, just because people are asleep and all that, then you're not as awake as you think. You got to be careful not to judge people, man, and respect that you've been there once or more. Just respect that you've been there. And respect that they're on their own specific journey. And all this is unfolding according to divine planning. You got to trust the plan. Trust what's in store. All the good stuff that is happening, going on, man, everything's out of love. This is a loving, very loving, abundant universe. It really is. And you can see this in the collective. I mean, there's people waking up everywhere. It is totally outrageous and amazing, and I love how this is unfolding. Our light bodies, and my whole body, literally, y'all, if you shine a light on my body, it shines. I'm crystallizing really fast. I had a very accelerated spiritual awakening. I only woke up about a little over a year ago, February of last year. March, April, May, so about 15 months, and I went through a very accelerated spiritual awakening, very intense emotions. Then right after I become spiritually awake, I had my Kundalini awakening, back to back. I mean, and I didn't know what the hell it was. You know what I mean? I didn't. And I started seeing energy and shit come out of my hands and shit. I had to question myself. I'm like, man, what the hell is this? Am I going crazy? But I knew intuitively that I wasn't. And once I, connected and seen the things I needed to see, it was no longer about faith. It's a knowing. It's cool to have faith that this is going in the right direction, but it's a knowing. And it's important. That you have to. Excuse me, scratch that, y'all. You have to forgive people, man. And when Jesus said, and I'm not getting religious, y'all, but when Jesus said, Forgive them, for they know not what they do. I get that now, okay? Because there's unconscious people out here, y'all, and they don't know what they're doing. They're unaware. You can't change anything without awareness. You can't, and awareness is key. So you got to understand that I was born somewhat awake, but I was still unconscious at a point in time myself. I chose on a soul level to go consciously through this ascension, and that's how it's playing out for me. We're the light workers. We're just one of the first to wake up, and we experience it first, so that we can ripple it down to the collective, so that y'all don't have to go through some of the same harder stuff that we went through. We're trying to make this as easy as possible, this ascension, and bring everybody back to the heart chakra of love, and realizing that we are all love. That's what we are. And these agendas playing out, the dark side of things, they've tried many things to stop our ascension, and it has worked in the past, but it no longer will. Once we reached critical mass, things took off like a bat out of hell, and they trying this old bullshit with the pandemic, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want you saying that on YouTube no more, so whatever. I don't care. And also some spiritual YouTubers, man, and if you're doing your YouTube channel just for the money, that is not your purpose. That is not what you are meant to do. You are meant to do what makes you happy, what makes your soul sing. That's what you are meant to do. And if you do what makes you happy, money is a natural byproduct, if you will, of that. You won't have to worry about money. It will come as a side effect of you doing your passion, what makes you happy, what makes your soul sing. And, random acts of kindness, things like that, man. Be kind to everyone, y'all, and just respect that they are on their own journey. They are on their own journey, man. Love everyone as much as you can. There's going to be times when it gets hard, okay? And if you mess up, it's okay. I mess up too, but see, awareness is key, like I said, because most of the time, I've gotten to a level that if I do make a little mess up, or I feel my ego trying to come up or something, I'll become aware of it immediately and be like, you know what I mean? And change that. And then it don't stress it, y'all, because, it starts happening less and less and less until eventually no more, I guess, because it is totally tapered down from the first of the awakening to now. It's hardly ever anymore. And, because a lot of people will say the death of the ego and stuff like that, and I want to clarify this. Your ego is not going anywhere, okay? But you do experience a death of it, because it is a very uncomfortable feeling of you changing seats, so to speak. Basically, you're consciously changing seats with your ego and saying, okay, you've drove for a long time, now it's my turn to drive. You know what I mean? So your ego's not going anywhere, but keeping your ego at bay, and, knowing how to handle your ego and let your ego know that your ego is loved too. And, everything's an extension of you. So the dark is just lack of information. So I let the dark know that it is loved. And, when I first had my awakening, I felt, presences and stuff, and I felt dark presences too, and it was a very eerie, odd, comfortable feeling. And, I got angry at first and was like, leave me alone and stuff like that, which made it worse. And then eventually I was like ignoring them, just like I see you, but whatever, and then I started to realize, okay, I'm going to love them, because this is all part of me, so I'm going to love them. And I haven't had any problem since. Like no type of psychic attacks, And also realize, guys, that you're not your thoughts. I'll do a video on that too. But you are not your thoughts, man. And you are like a damn radio antenna tower. You pick up on other people's frequencies too. So you may have thoughts picking up on someone's frequency or residual energy that was just over somewhere or something, and pick up on one of their thoughts and be like, damn, where the hell did that come from? Because I've had some bizarre shit pop in my head, like some really negative stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, where'd that come from? And then I found out that I was not my thoughts, and that they weren't mine. That I don't have to claim them. And the thoughts you put your focus to are the ones that will grow. Those are the ones that will grow. The ones you put your focus to. If you just become aware of your thoughts, that's why meditation is awesome too, y'all. I can't stress that enough. Become aware of your thoughts and just let them be there. Observe them. You become an observer. And as they come in, you become aware of them. And when your mind, you will trail off into one of them and start following it down to where it wants to go. And then you become aware of it. And then gently, lovingly, very gently and very lovingly, bring yourself back. It is totally transformative. Meditation it changed my life. It really changed my life. And sun gazing and mirror gazing. Y'all should try mirror gazing, man, and sun gazing and stuff like that. It's good stuff, man. Connecting with the sun, you know. It's an awesome thing, man. You know, but that's what I wanted to let y'all know about, man, is, you know, people saying the death of the ego as well, you know, and it's kind of like a death, though, because this is an incarnation within an incarnation. The old you, the old you dies off, and a new you is born while you're alive, while you're physically alive and consciously aware. When you choose on a soul level to awaken, and it is so cool, man. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever been through. I mean, and remember, guys, if you're going through negative stuff, just know that it will pass. It will pass, y'all. It's not there for good. And know this, man. Understand this. Understand this. Our negative things are our best teachers. Our negative things are our best teachers. They really are. So if you went through a bunch of negative stuff, just see what you can learn from that. You know, and sorry I hadn't done a video in a little bit, but I've been integrating a lot myself as well. And I just felt inspired to do this spiritual ego video for y'all. And that's about it for today. And y'all stay tuned. I got more coming at you. I love y'all very, very much. Y'all send love and light to everyone. You know, try to keep committing those random acts of kindness, y'all. Man, I just want y'all to know I love all of y'all. And that's it for today, man. Peace.